Alright, that's Audacity in. Remind me later. Start recording. That's OBS in. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to part 2, round 1 of the Newbie Rumble 6. Man, that's getting complicated, isn't it? Minimize all this crap. And, yeah. Today, we have the BB6 by Al going up against the Opti-Marauder. We have TheDirector versus the Skirmisher. We have FromTheDepths versus the Dumb Idea, the CL9 by Al, and Raven by Spyro. Pretty straightforward so far. So let's start loading them in. I believe I said first was the BB6. Aren't these in alphabetical order? There we go. And next up, of course, I moved the Sphinx. Opti-Marauder. I'm imagining this will be a pretty quick one, but, you know, we'll see. Oh, right, let's make sure we get the material allotments right. The BB-8 is permitted... 44,355 materials. No, not that much. 44,355. I don't think it even has enough space to store that much. And the Opti-Marauder I'm very smart. The Opti-Marauder comes in at 1 extra. 2001. Very nice. Let's begin. 20,001. That would have been quite unfair, wouldn't it? Why is that 20,088? How does this keep happening? Okay, finally. Let's go. Just make sure that's recording properly. And we're in. Here we have the Opti-Marauder. Lots of missiles on the Opti-Marauder. Is it optimized? I've got it open over here. Lagging a lot for some reason. I don't think I have any programs running. I might need to get Task Manager up and close Steam. We'll see. Lots of missiles. The Opti-Marauder is losing health faster than the BB6. But just look at the damage it's able to put out. Is that a huge... There goes the huge torpedo. Ah, those are missiles. Are they running out of range due to depth issues? Yes, it seems that those missiles are just out of range, which is a devastating setback for the Opti-Marauder. The BB6 apparently does have enough material storage to take advantage of its whole expanded budget, and the Opti-Marauder is losing health fast, unable to knock out those weapons. Surprisingly, the pixel art is surviving. However, the pitch stability is not. I hate paddle wheels. They always fuck you up as soon as they get even slightly misaligned. I wonder if this cram cannon is able to, and that's round 1 to the BB6. That was a quick defeat for the Opti-Marauder. unfortunate, but not unexpected considering the incredible piercing railgun that it's up against, and considering the speed with which the BB6 can retreat. These missiles also seem to be having problems. The new interface lets you set a altitude for them, doesn't it? For sea skimming? That might be an idea. Are they small missiles? Once again, the missile barrage just coming short. Ooh, wow, a cram hit. That's not something you often see in the newbie rumble. But it is rapidly repaired. That huge bonus material allotment really making itself felt. I say that, but just in regards to range, this is a fairly one-sided fight. Look at those huge steam engines effortlessly pulling it backwards through the water. Beautiful hull. Meanwhile, way back here, probably right at the range limit too. Annoying thing about not running this in the tournament mod is I have no way of knowing when someone is beyond the max range. This doesn't look max range to me. Yeah, this doesn't look max range to me, but we just don't know. I love the spars. Let's look at the Opti-Marauder more. In the short time it has left. It's still got... Is that all? No, it's lost one of its rotating pieces. Quite a tragedy. How are the internals? Lots of EMP defense, nice armor, big cram. It's a shame that those torpedoes were never able to do any work. Unfortunately, it seems that the Opti-Marauder will not be with us for much longer. Let's see if there's anything fun in the cockpit. Sadly not. I like the door though. And that's round one. Incredibly fast. But, I'm not going to complain. It makes it easier for me. On to round two. Now, my tournament list is telling me that it's the Director versus the Skirmisher. So let's pull those up. A, B, C, D. Oh, of course, the Director versus... Is it Enforcer or the Enforcer? Eldritch, so I'm guessing... It is neither, it's Skirmisher. Now we're talking. Now the Skirmisher, of course, is granted... Skirmisher. 10,000 extra, so 2,000... No, 3,802. That seems like a reasonable amount of material for the Skirmisher. And the Director gets 20,214. With that set in, let's begin their match. Seems we're starting closer to the Director. I wonder if part of the joke is that it's covered in arrows indicating direction. Surely not. I love that cockpit. I don't know if I ever gave it a proper look, but I really like how there's positions for an entire crew. Now, as for the Skirmisher is another ship that I really like. The superstructure is less decorative on the Skirmisher. Oh dear. That gun seemed to be having a moment, but it looks like it's back now. I like the green traces. I don't remember. No, it was munitions warners and sensors interlaid in here, not reactive armor. Doesn't the Director have a band of reactive armor on it? No, that was the Baneling that had that. My memory is shot, apparently. Ooh, EMP hit. Let's see how those, are they decorative, or are we actually losing these ACBs? It seems we are losing them, and that they are also decorative. Missile bouncing off. That's what you like to see. Is there a sensor turret up here, or is this purely decorative? I can't tell. The Director is pulling ahead on health and materials. So I imagine this will go to the Director. But, ooh, gun damage. Is that a Deddy Blade? This seems like it may turn out to be a long battle. If I remember correctly, the Skirmisher actually carries rather weak guns. They're firing relatively small, high explosive rounds. And I think I remember asking Sir about it, if he wanted to switch to kinetics or something. And he said this would look cooler. And he's right, this looks awesome. Unfortunately, I'm not sure he's likely to, Oh, wow. You know, I never noticed just how effective HE exploding in a cavity was until that moment. But yeah, at this point, I'm pretty confident that the battle is going to go to the Director. It's simply... Oh, hold on. Maybe not. The Director is running out of materials at a fairly reasonable rate. The Skirmisher is at 23,000 and the Director is only at 13. A 10,000 material lead can make all the difference. The question then is likely if the Director is able to do critical damage to the Skirmisher, take out internals. And considering that the Director is largely just deck guns. Oh, I guess there's some stuff inside. I'm not sure what actually exists that can be taken out. This missile is very lost. Well, we're 4 minutes in. I think I'll have to set this one to fast forward, since it's looking kind of attrition-y. And we are coming back now because we're at an interesting point. We've got 1 minute left on the clock, and the Skirmisher is quite far behind. The Director is still at full health, despite repairing near constantly. It seems that the Skirmisher has lost a lot of its detections, which is unfortunate, but the Director may be about to run out of materials, which would also be quite interesting. The real question is, will it run out of materials before the timer expires? And it has. It doesn't seem likely to sink, though. I know there's a lot of, there is a lot of alloy in the old Baneblade, and I imagine that armor scheme's been carried over to this refit. Did I say Baneblade? I hope I didn't say Baneblade. I meant to say Baneling, but I have the weirdest feeling that I said Baneblade. If someone does enter a Baneblade in the newbie rumble, let me know. I want to see it. But we're well past 10 minutes, and the Skirmisher is behind on health. So, round 1 to the Director. On we go to the second match. Setup, begin, and I'm sure this won't surprise anyone, but I'm going to pop it into fast forward. Alright, last 20 seconds. Quick wrap up. This time the Director has far more materials, and the Skirmisher is struggling to remain above the water. Not a good situation to be in. In fact, it seems to have despawned. Right on the time limit too. Would you look at that? Man, my graphics card is just screaming. Seriously, I might need a new one soon. It's not doing well, is it? Ah, no. Well, that's the Skirmisher out. The Director has won 2 matches. Let's get on to the brackets. Next in the fun parade is From the Depths by Joshi vs My Dumb Idea. So let's get that set up. So there's the dumb idea. We'll do that one first. And its material allotment is 23,680. As for the director, yeah, it is the director. It cannot be the director. Dumb idea. I have brain damage today, can you tell? As for From the Depths, here we are. My god. It gets a material allotment of 187. There we go. Begin. Here is the dumb idea. Opening with its dumbfire heat torpedo. Great plan. And hopefully, love to see it. So this is an interesting design because it actually has no ability to steer itself. It's designed to just... No way. Did those actually hit? No way. Anyway, in order to maximize the uptime of its broadsides, it just spins. Spinning is, as they say, a good trick. Now, as for the From the Depths, let's see how it's doing. Oh my god. I'm shocked that that cram volley even hit. From the Depths, I didn't mention the armament in its fleet introduction video, but I think you can guess what it is now. Ooh, they're starting to hit. Do you think my game might be running slowly? No. Definitely not. It seems the EMP has already killed it. Nice. A quick game, as they say, is a good game. Oh my... Look at this. What did I say about my graphics card, dude? Look what you're doing to me. Look at this. How is this fair? Oh, the spare AI survived. See, this is why you have two mainframes. This should hopefully be fairly quick. If it is, I'll be able to skip a lot of the annoying bullshit that comes with a meme design, such as my own. Now, where's that torpedo? Did it miss? Ah, here it comes. Who knows? Maybe it'll actually hit. Did it? Wait, is it steering? You shouldn't be able to do that. Didn't I remove your remote guidance? I could have sworn I removed the remote guidance. I did it on stream even. Well, I'd DQ myself, but I think that Joshi is going to be more than kind enough to DQ me for me. I don't think I'll have to worry about that. I'll just have to fix this torpedo before the next thing, the next matches. Seriously, you should not be guided. Anyway, has Joshi got the kill yet? Oh my god. Look at the chaos you've caused. Look at my baby. Did it really deserve this? All the decorative wooden paneling is just ruined. That cannon's suffered brain damage, evidently. This is just cruel. I bet they're all positioned like this because the AIs have all been destroyed. Oh no, it's capsizing. Out of range, really? I wonder if From the Depths will move in closer. It's a very fitting name, isn't it? From the Depths is exactly what this craft proposes to be. Although it seems that the torpedo sonar is not working for it. Wow, one working cram. I'm actually quite shocked. Oh no, here we go. It's like a great migration. Gotta get David Attenborough in here to narrate this. A beautiful moment in biology. Let's see if we can find the AI. Yeah, how long do you reckon it's gonna last? Where are the rest of them? Lazy, lazy. Oop. Yes, roll! Get the AI above water! We can still make it! Is it sinking? It's definitely not firing. Ah, good. Here's the next volley. Out of range again. The cost of small missiles, I guess. Look at Joshy's materials just dump as soon as he starts to fire. Finally. Surprisingly, the armor scheme is holding up. It wasn't even a particularly cunning armor scheme, but I guess if you have metal against high explosive, you don't need to be particularly cunning. Let's put this in fast forward. Alright, I think I'm gonna call this here. The dumb idea has no repair bots and can't retaliate, and From the Depths has more health, and I don't believe it'll sink because it's made entirely out of alloy. So I think it's pretty safe to call this in favor of From the Depths. So that's what I'm going to do. Congratulations, Joshi. Now let's see, is that the last match for today? I bet there's one more. Yep, the CL9 versus DeRaven. Now the CL9, aside from being... I'm struggling to remember, is that the ship one? Probably. Against DeRaven. DeRaven comes in with 22,073 materials. I believe this is 0 for the CL9. Yes, legend. Exactly 20,000. Begin. This is an absolutely beautiful ship, and I love the color scheme. That said, DeRaven is also a pretty nice ship, and I also love the color scheme. Let's see how these missiles do. Will they be intercepted? Ah, lambs. That'll slow you down. Especially when DeRaven's main armament is these massive island torpedoes. The question is, how severely will DeRaven suffer for its island torpedoes? Because I believe this was designed before taking damage slowed missiles and reduced their damage. Island torpedoes are definitely not in a great spot in this match against a really heavy anti-munitions defense. I'm not sure, actually, that the CL9's actually been damaged. However, questions come to mind on if it's running fuel or steam, because if it's running a steam engine, then it will almost certainly continue to burn materials regardless of what it's hit with, or not hit with. And if that's the case, its materials may suffer, but then again, the Spyro is, not the Spyro, the Raven by Spyro is behind on material allotment, so, quite the conundrum. It seems like it's... Ooh. Oh no! Was that a critical hit? Fortunately not. The Spyro seems to have survived its own sabotage attempt. Very lucky that that missile didn't hit the turret. It seems like at least one torpedo has hit the CL9, because it has been damaged, and it's repairing. Good to know. I'll be honest with you, I think this is going to be a long one. The Spyro's fine, right? Rolling a little bit. The Spyro... Why do I keep saying the Spyro? The Raven is fine. Ooh, the Raven might not be fine. It is taking a lot of EMP hits. Are its guns aren't aiming. Has it lost its sensors? That's very concerning. Anti-missiles from the CL9 doing a lot of work. Anti-missiles and regular missiles. Are these small or mediums? They look like smalls to me. But whatever the case, they're doing more than enough to roll the Raven. We'll put this in fast forward. Alright, quick wrap up for round 1. The CL9, with its incredibly large investment in anti-missiles and anti-torpedoes and LAMs, has effectively shut down the Spyro, despite being unable to score a kill on it across that 10-minute period. It has done enough to win it the game, win it the match. So we're going to start a second match, unsurprisingly. You know, time permitting, of course. The Raven is out of materials, assumably because its material storage has been destroyed. CL9 still going. And that's 10 minutes. On to round 2. Since the last one went the full time, we're going to pull out and let fast forward do the rest. well, this looks pretty decided. Let's start the wrap-up. The Raven definitely had the durability to go the distance in this tournament, in this match, but unfortunately, the one thing it didn't have was just an offensive weapon that could hit through the insane defenses of the CL9. So, once again, unsunk even after 10 minutes of non-stop abuse, the Raven, persists, but is not the winner. It will be going to the losers bracket, and CL9 will be progressing. And that concludes the winners bracket of the first round. The next video will be the losers bracket of the first round, and you might be surprised by that one. We'll see. Anyway, it's been fun. Well, I know what I normally say at the end of these, but I can't say it this time. Hopefully, I get this uploaded pretty quickly. Later. That's OBS out. Audacity out.